So today, boys and girls, you are going to be conducting an inquiry activity on your own. You can find this on page 32 of your science packet, or you can look for it in your science materials online. So we're going to be seeing how friction affects force. It's kind of going to be in addition to the activity we did 2 weeks ago with the car and the ramp. So first you need to make a prediction on how friction affects the force needed to move an object. So I want you to write a prediction there based on what you think will happen if we have some friction with a car going down a ramp. Okay, you're going to create your own friction. So first we're going to recreate the high ramp like I just did here with my 6 textbooks. Okay, then I grabbed some cardboard for my ramp. You can use any kind of thick board, that will do. And you will need also some tape. I kind of used the stronger tape because my material was curling out at the end. I'll show you. Some scissors to cut your tape, and then some kind of car. You like my fancy car? You can use any car for this. So you're going to recreate your ramp just like you did last time by stacking your books, putting your cardboard across your book. If you notice, at the end of my ramp, I have some sandpaper that I have taped down because mine was curling. You might have a small sheet. You might have to ask mom or dad, if they have some sandpaper maybe in the garage. If you have a small sheet, it will work just as well. Just put it at the end and tape it down. I kind of taped 4 of my squares together to make a larger landing pad as friction. So what you're going to do, and you also need some kind of meter stick, ruler or yardstick to measure how far your car will go. So you're going to do first is, let's go through the investigation together. You're going to, after you tape everything down, you're going to try and just let go of your car on top of the ramp, and then measure the distance the car travels on your graph. Okay? So Anthony's going to recreate that for you, and then you're going to do that at home. Okay, that was not too good. my car kind of had a little stumble on there. So what I would do then is I would take my meter stick and measure how far my car went off the ramp, which is pretty much not too far. So I would probably try that again and see if it would go any further. Okay, that's a little bit better, although you kind of had an accident. So anyway, he would measure it and see. He would write down the distance traveled right in your graph. Okay? Right under where you do it with the sandpaper. Before you do it with the sandpaper, of course you measure your distance without any kind of friction. So it would be a high ramp with no sandpaper. Then you're going to try the high ramp with the towel. So you're going to take off your sandpaper. So Anthony, can you go ahead and take that sandpaper off for me? And now you're going to try your third test. You'll do your third test with a towel. Okay? I'm just going to use my any kind of dish towel will do. Okay? So lay that flat under your ramp. Okay? So this is my second source of friction. Then you do the same kind of experiment with your car down the ramp, and I'm not going to show you because you have to do the experiment yourself. So you're going to then analyze your data, okay, and answer 1 and 2. Which material created more friction with the car, the towel, or the sandpaper? And then construct an explanation. Does your data support your prediction, the prediction you made way back over here? Okay? Then I would like you to send back these 2 pages so I can see that you did the activity. Okay? If you're having trouble locating sandpaper, maybe if you can find some other kind of item that could cause friction, you could change where it says sandpaper, you could change that to something else and then do your experiment with the other item you found. I know not everyone might have this, but you all should have some kind of cotton towel. I do not need you to do this part where you graph your findings, okay? That's not necessary. You don't have to do that part. So just go ahead and have fun with this experiment, and let's see what you can learn about how friction affects force.